Happy morning, friends and masters. A great afternoon and a good evening. Happy morning, Pandal Master. Wonderful afternoon and late evening. Welcome to day 30 of this 40-day transformational journey towards your inner peace and transformation that takes you whether you're a CEO to become a CEO yourself. So we have a great master, Rakesh sir, to take to the transformation. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh. Welcome back, friends. There's a study by Harvard University that they done in the early 90s. A group of senior citizens in their 70s, age 60 to 70s, they were taken to a resort where the environment was created in such a way that the environment was when they were 20 years younger. I mean, if they were in 70s, the age 60s, 70s, the environment was created of 40 to 50. When they're younger by 20, that means, it was all the cutlery that were used, the cars that were used, the sports equipment, the rackets that they were used, like wooden rackets and so on. So then environment was recreated to make them believe that they were 20 years younger. So end of 1 week where they spent time in that environment completely, they the exhibited that they were 20 years younger. That means they were taller, they were walking as if they were younger by 20 years. They were feeling joyous. They wanted to jump and go to parties and so on. The whole experience was as if they're 20 years younger. The reason is the environment. The moment they shifted the environment, their mind became attuned to the new environment. So, friends, we are here in this practice. We are into day 30. And in this journey, the whole goal is to explore truly ourselves and find our true nature. Explore who we are. We are our true nature of energy. So when we want to do that, when we are in this space, we want to be in an environment which is not what we are. Our past, our beliefs have been formed by the environment that we are currently living in. We want to go beyond. So we want to be in a place, in a space which is conducive to that exploration of our true nature. So meditation centers, the ashrams that are specifically created for this purpose. We want to spend time. We want to go, move out of your normal environment, because the normal environment has been consistently and constantly being reminding you of your past. So when you truly want to explore ourselves, truly find out who we are, you want to spend time, enjoy or explore in a space where it is conducive for that exploration. Pranayam pratyaharam, nitya nitya viveka vicharam. We want to explore what is truth, what is permanent, what is impermanent. You want to withdraw senses, pranayamam, observe your breath, pratyaharam, withdraw senses from your physical, withdraw attention from our physical senses. Nitya nitya viveka vicharam, explore what is permanent, what is impermanent. Want to do that in a space which is full of nature. Places like Pyramid Valley, which is high energy spaces, where people who are in the similar exploration path are coming together. You want to spend time there, where there's very minimal distraction at home or in your current environment. Is constant distraction and reminding that you are your physical body, your ego self, which is identity, where you are carrying, whether you're a CEO or a manager or doctor or engineer or whatever it is, a banker. So those ego self is constantly reminding you about your physical nature. But when you go into these residential centers, you drop all of that. You're dropping your ego self. You're no longer a CEO. You're no longer a banker or a homemaker or a student. It doesn't matter, because there you are all here there to explore. Go inside, listen to each other's inspirational stories. The first experience of oneness happened when I was spending time in a retreat in Pyramid Valley. The deep mystical experience that I had in one of the meditations. After I experienced that mystical experience, I recognized there was a shift in myself. I was more present. My interaction with others changed, because those experiences are shifting our subconscious, truly help us believe our nature. As we go deeper, we do, you are spending a lot of time within yourself, longer meditations. You're constantly with the nature, experiencing that oneness in the nature. Buddhaji Quantum Foundation, Chandra sir is doing such similar retreat in UK, starting tomorrow. 5 days completely immersed within yourself. Absolutely, there no thought of work, no thought of family. Spending time in silence. Tapah swadhyaya Ishvara pranidhanena. You are swadhyaya, spending time with yourself, spending time in that awe of that existence. So, friends, residential centers, which are truly designed to be in this purpose, you find anything that is close by. Many centers in Himalayas, centers like Pyramid Valley National, this Kartal Pyramid in Hyderabad, many such places in around the world. You want to go and spend time, because when the environment changes, it is changing you and allowing you to explore more beyond your current self. So let's go into meditation, friends. Yes, our virtual sessions like this are helping us to go explore ourselves, which is great. But once in a while, we want to explore going into those deeper self. After the 40 days, once in a few months, you want to go into these residential centers. So let's go into meditation. As every day we are doing breath mindfulness meditation, the goal and intent to go deep into ourselves, explore that infinite possibilities, infinite field that we are by observing simple natural breath, closing our eyes, observing that simple natural breath and allowing naturally to empty our mind and becoming witness to whatever experience that we have in that emptiness. When thoughts come, all we are doing is bringing back our attention to the breath. Right, friends? Before that, we do a short process of heart elevation where we are bringing up elevated emotions like love, gratitude, compassion, essentially to develop or bring coherence between our heart and brain. Coherence, becoming one with yourself and people around you, everything and everybody around you. So let's relax, friends.
Dear friends, dear masters, with your glasses removed, eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area and with your attention on your beautiful heart. Can you feel your heart center? Feel the seat of all emotions. Come on, dear friends, with a relaxing breath, with your attention on your heart, feel it. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Breathe into your heart center, dear friend, and alive. Notice it, the center, helping you thrive in life with higher vibrations of love, of gratitude, of kindness, of adventure. As you connect with your heart center, imagine and dream of an experience that moves you into higher emotion. playing with a child, dancing in rain, smelling a flower, hugging a tree, helping somebody in need, or whatever, dear friends, that brings you that joy. Feel. Relive that moment and feel that energy of joy, of love. The more you experience this energy, the higher vibration, the more you fill up your heart center with this emotion, the more coherent you become. Coherence is the basis of all creation. Feel it. And allow yourself to spread that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet. Intend to send that energy to all those in need, to help them heal, to help them see the truth, to help them elevate their understanding. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. Feel. Deep inside, we are a speck of energy connected to each other deeply. Relive that moment. Allow yourself to be in that harmony, to be in that feeling, that greater feeling of oneness with all things and everyone. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to experience that calmness, emptiness, inside of you, all around you. become aware of the emptiness, that blackness, where there's no body, where there's no thing. That's energy. The quantum field of energy. Of all knowing, of all intelligence, of all possibilities. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, this energy, the more aware you become. The more you tune in. To these limitless possibilities, the more miraculous you become. And the longer you are with this all-knowingness, the more you draw the wisdom of the past, of that ancient past, present, and the more clearer you become. Merge into that emptiness. Merge into the emptiness of yourself, your divine self. That feel of limitlessness, the feel of all connection. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, the nothingness, the more you experience everythingness, everyone, friends. It's truly an honor and privilege to be living this life at this time of history. Let's express gratitude to all things and everyone. Gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, to your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, to everything used, the technology, all the systems, the companies, the governments, to yourself and to this intelligent field. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Relax your body. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What have you seen? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes.
Okay, friends, you had a wonderful meditation. Now opportunity to go deeper into yourself, explore that emptiness inside. So we have wonderful masters who have who started the practice, understood how it helped them transform. So we listen to their experiences. Before that, Dinesh, do we have any announcement?
Well, no, sir.
Okay. So we have with us.
Yes.
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 Don't you
Just an intro.
introduce?
Yes, thank you. So, Anupama, ma'am, thank you, ma'am, for joining. Just a brief introduction about Anupama, ma'am. Anupama is a consultant associate professor specializing in medical chemistry and pharmacology in Bangalore. She has a strong academic background and significant expertise in her field. Anupama is dedicated to personal development through meditation, a practice she embraced after participating in Buddha's Year 40-day flagship miracle program. She has also successfully completed both L1 and L2 meditation coaching programs and attended AMR event in September 2025. In her leisure time, Anupama enjoys music and travel with reflect a vibrant personality. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful introduction. Good morning, everyone, dear masters and friends. Wonderful afternoon and great evening to everyone. So, I am Anupama from Bangalore, India. Uh, Honestly speaking, I never liked meditation. In fact, I used to hate the word itself. I used to think how people can just close their eyes and sit there and just get their answers. And in fact, I tried meditation only once in my life when I was graduating. One of my professor asked me, suggested me to try meditation for my migraine headaches because I used to have terrible migraine. I used to suffer from chronic migraine headaches. So I just attended. After attending, I just felt so irritated that day. I just thought, why people are sitting like this? Instead of this, they can sleep on their beds. So that was my impression back then. Then in December 2024, through some online program, I met a person and made a friend. She suggested me to do meditation. again for my migraine. Then I said, oh, please, I'm not at all interested. But then she said, just try once. There is a institution organization called Buddha CEO, and Chandra sir is a great master. You will get all your answers. You just try. So I just joined very uninterested, no, without no interest at all. I just joined just to give a thing. So I just joined the program Miracle, Jan 27th, 2025. So, in fact, truly, it became a miracle in my life, and my meditation journey just started, you can say. I just got drawn into Chandra Sir's wisdom sessions and slowly began meditating. Until then, I just lost interest in my life. I just going with the flow of the life, always wondering why me, only why I have to suffer when all others seem to be, they're very happy even doing so many other wrong things or etc., but I'm suffering. And I was searching for that inner peace, and what is this purpose of life for me on this earth, why this life. So it was like that. Then slowly, day by day, I started meditating, listening to Chandra sir's wisdom sessions. Then I began to understand the truths like the soul's journey, then these manifestations, the quantum field, how I am the responsible, I am the what you say, the co-creator of my own life story. It's not that somebody else written or some because of somebody I am struggling. It is because of me. So all this happening. So this realization has changed me. Then I started, responding instead of reacting. Earlier, I am very short-tempered person. It's very difficult for me to control anger. But meditation literally helped me to learn that patience. It helped me to change my thought process, change my perspective towards life and situations, because I used to be so negative, even though I heard many times people saying that be careful what you speak and think, but I never cared. I was so negative, but through Chandra Sir's wisdom sessions, I realized that how thoughts create reality, and sometimes it became our limiting beliefs. So that it truly struck me. So there are countless experiences I could share, but in short, I can say meditation made me a better person. I found my purpose in my life. Uh, it filled me with joy and gratitude, started looking at my life positively. And to spread this amazing gift, I joined coach program. I completed a level 1 and level 2 as meditation coach from Buddha CEO. Then in September, I attended AMR. You can say that is the major transformation in my life because I broke many limiting beliefs in my life. I used to have that fear of heights, and then because of post-COVID complications, I was kept on steroids. I put on too much of weight, and I lost confidence and stopped doing things which I love, like traveling, exploring things. But in AMR, I climbed a tapastali, which is a mission impossible thing in my life because of that heights. I don't know how I climbed because of that place vibration, support from my husband. I just did it. I went there. I meditated with entire Chandra sir and the members. There are so many experiences, guys, I can share, but is AMR's experience is not just you listen to, you have to experience it. Meditating under Pyramid Center with Chandra sir's live guidance, it's beyond magical experience, you can say. Then I have did walking meditation. I used to suffer with I suffer with plantar fasciitis, so it's very difficult for me to walk barefoot. Even on the tiles also, I in the house also I use slippers. So, but in walking meditation, that limiting belief I broke, that as I can walk. So barefootedly, I walked on the grass, and it was the magical experience where I broke that limiting belief. So I can say that I'm eternally thankful to Chandra sir for changing my thought process, my life, everything. I'm still learning. In this process, I can say reading books has helped me a lot. In fact, honestly, truly speaking, I can say I hate reading books. But when I met Chandra sir and said, then he made me realize that this is also one of my limiting belief, and he made me think to change that perspective to a empowering belief like that I am becoming better at reading. So on his suggestion, I started reading Conversations with God. That book has struck me one line when that person asks to God, why me? Then God asks, why not you? Literally, that struck me and changed my perspective, and it made me realized. So I'm then I have read Patriji's answers. This book is gifted by Chandra sir to me when I met him. Then Vani ma'am has given beautifully. She has gifted a beautiful book, The Uncommon Truths. So Patriji has written these books. The complex. He explained the complex things also so simply. So I'm truly grateful for Chandra sir, and I'm truly grateful for the Buddha CEO team to give for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences. So my heartfelt thanks to Chandra sir, Rakesh Janmile sir. Rakesh Janmile sir is a person you can just go and ask, share any questions. He is there to help you out, explain you deeply. Then I'm thankful to Jayashree ma'am, Namita ma'am, Neha ma'am, entire Buddha CEO team. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Why me too? Why not you? We are what our beliefs, whatever we believe, we exhibit it outside. So if we carry limiting beliefs, then that's what our life will be. Thank you, Anupama Madam. Yes, we want to spend time with ourselves in these retreats, truly help explore that, move to a more unlimited self. Thank you, and I'm sure there's a lot more that you will do by teaching as you're becoming a coach. Thank you. Yes, so we also have another master, Mr. Vishweshwar Garu. Yes, Dinesh.
Yes. Thank you, Vishweshwar Garu, for joining. A brief introduction about sir. Vishweshwar Rao Kaza comes from a loving family and lives with his wife named Asha Kiran and their two children. He grew up in Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh and earned a master's degree in computer science from IIT Powai and an MBA from Washington University in St. Louis. He began his career as a Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis and is currently portfolio manager at US Bank. Vishweshwar sir is dedicated to community service, having served 2 long terms at the Rockwood School District Board of Education, including 1 year as president. For the past 7 months, he has been a core team member at Buddha CEO in St. Louis and actively participates in programs 40 Days Flagship Initiatives, AMR, and RCML, while also volunteering at temples. Thank you for joining, sir. Over to you. Not able to. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dinesh. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Okay. Again, thanks to Dinesh and sir, and also Rakesh sir. And then great experience sharing by Anupama madam. And I'd like to start with the first. I mean, for me, I have been meditating for a while. Maybe more off and on type things. and wanted to thank my wife Asha Kiran, Sairam Sir, Girigaru, Lalita Madam, St. Louis Buddha CEO Masters, Ramesh, Apurva, Aruna, Mahesh, Sridevi, and Sonal, which most of you already know. And then obviously Chandra Sir, and Vani Madam, and Rakesh Sir, and several Buddha CEO members that helped us in participation in few programs, and for putting together this 40-day programs as well as the AMRs that we had the fortunate to be part of. As far as my meditation exposure, as I said, like been meditating for a while, and not necessarily on a daily basis, but on a weekly basis or in some form with different masters here in St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, in USA. Sorry about that. And as Dinesh sir said, we have been exposed to Buddha CEO maybe about 7-8 months ago. And since then, we attended 2 AMRs, one in Mount Shasta and the other one at the Valley in September, along with few of these 40-day program sessions. And it has been a solid experience, a transformative experience, with what we went through, starting with the Mount Shasta visit, or spent 5 days, as Rakesh Garu explained. It's kind of putting emphasis on yourself, and that 5 days, nothing else, and learning from others that are part of the program, as well as obviously the Chandra sir was the main, who has kind of made it a lot easier and was able to understand the science behind meditation, which kind of solidifies the beliefs, or kind of gives you that confidence. Yep, hey, this is science-based program. It's not like somebody saying, hey, like a rishi, you just go do tapas or so, and then kind of get it without knowing the basics. So that's one thing that I had to admire and appreciate Chandra sir and the entire team for putting that emphasis in taking time to educate everyone. As I said, like in we attended 2 AMRs, one in Mount Shasta and one in the Valley. And they are similar programs, right? I mean, again, AMRs, they may do some little bit tailoring and so on. However, the environment, the people that you mix with, or in the middle with, and when they are sharing their experiences, and then your experiences going through the meditation sessions and so on, is something. I mean, I didn't imagine it would be that great. So, uh, in regards to the AMRs, which we'll get into in some of that, we learned a lot of things. Okay, and again, I mean, today, if you ask me, we do meditate every day. Obviously, I missed this morning, but almost every day we kind of have been meditating lately, and and apply a good number of those things, the lessons that we learn during the AMR sessions, as well as some of these 40-day program introductions that Rakesh Shah and others kind of share. So those things really helped in several ways, in giving the right confidence level or the right boost in kind of tackling issues or tackling things. As one of the things is obviously, a few things that we learned is, A, it's you, right? And you have to kind of put emphasis on yourself, and what your thought process is what leads to the outer reality in the process, which Anupama mentioned earlier. And that is where, generally speaking, we have negative thoughts come while you're trying to do certain things. And the minute you have those negative thoughts, those things lead to kind of a outer reality. Okay, a good example is when I prepare presentations, or when I kind of get some pieces of information in front of my leadership. There are times that I may think, hey, wait a minute, is this good enough, or is this something, or what else that Ed might look for, or kind of things. Then I shifted my thought process to indicate, hey, am I doing my best? Okay, within the window that I have. Okay, obviously, again, if you have more time, you may do even better job. So rather than trying to emphasize, oh, will this work, or will that do that one? And that led to definitely the way it's received on the other end. Even though they may realize that it's not complete, at least they kind of get the appreciation from them, saying that, yeah, this is great. Can we add a few more things, or can we do these things, and so on? So that shifted the thought process there, and creating that that outer reality with our mindset. That's one thing that I consistently use in the process. The other thing that I kind of came across is, well, not kind of, but I came across is obviously the gratitude and the empathy, and most importantly, respecting self. So leading to getting others respect as well in the process. So those things also help the boost in kind of leading towards that manifestation. Okay, so kind of trying to get your goal established and go from there on that front. So the other piece that I learned from the AMRs is this. You can relate to this. This one is more outer relationships mirror the inner thoughts. We talked about that a little bit. But there are different kinds of mirrors that you kind of put emphasis or kind of look into, like, for example, the mirror of judgment or mirror of childhood loss. Those things kind of trying to observe and make your changes to come to the present state and to see how to handle those situations. Instead of trying to stay back in that past. Kind of, those are the things that, and then there's several, like the mirror of fear, quest for darkness, self-perception, father-mother relationships, or father and past lives. So all those things kind of create that, some of that would create into that darkness, where you have the dual side of yourself, like one saying, yeah, great, and the other saying, wait a minute, kind of thing. So kind of shifting some of those thought processes in the mix. So moving towards using some of these things, moving towards the manifestation aspect of it. One is definitely the vision board is something that definitely helped me and will help everyone. Instead of trying to imagine things, or, well, obviously you have to imagine and you have to kind of think through those things, but putting them in front of you definitely gives you a goal, a kind of focus on that one. And then as part of your meditation, you kind of go through the process, and that leads to kind of getting messages, or establishing some manifestation in the process. Okay. The other thing that I kind of so anyway, talking about that manifestation, like as I said, like a kind of having that one mind aspect, developing the openness, okay, which I think Anupama talked about a little being the reprogramming the limited beliefs. Okay, so those things, when you're observing yourself, okay, those you kind of help see what's your thought process, and then adjust accordingly, so that you're moving in the more positive aspect rather than into that negative angle. So let's see. Now, in regards to the books, I haven't been that good yet. I'm still reading. I mean, Chandra sir gave me a book that I'm still reading through. I did read few books, like for example, the Patriji's Light of Patriji and few other books. And I did pick up few things. For example, the four commandments, or whatever the name is, of the being impeccable of your words, don't take things personally, don't make assumptions, do your best. So those things, again, kind of, I know Chandra sir mentioned a few times, or Rakesh sir and others at the AMR, as well as reading that book kind of solidified some of that kind of thought processes on the front. Let's see. We kind of talked about so propagating meditation. So I mean, I'm not religious or I'm not aggressive, but I do share and I do mention, as conversations lead to, in trying to promote or for them to see the benefits of meditation. And then pass some books or pass some articles so they can read it, and they take their own course and follow up in some cases, to encourage them to do even a 10-minute meditation or even reading a book or kind of things. So that's where I am, but I'm not as aggressive or religious as maybe several of you are. But again, that's my style. We'll kind of improve on that one as we go along. Okay. And I did talk about some of that transformation, right? Like some of the things that I have been using, like when I work at work, or even with the relationships, I try to put emphasis on being kind of gratitude, and also be a good listener rather than a kind of a telling the story. A good example is, I was asked to work with one of the clients to um, to get their agreement with the enterprise solution that we are going with. But the folks, that leadership knew that this individual is a lot more knowledgeable, and he sees some benefits with a different method than whatever has been chosen. And yeah, I mean, again, but they told me that, hey, you need to go get this one done. You need to have him on board with this. So I walked in. I walked into went to his town and kind of into his office, and then started chatting. I brought up the issue. I didn't say anything beyond. I wasn't trying to sell something, and he talked himself into the process, and basically said, you know what, yeah, I understand the enterprise solution. That's how we had to go, and I'm on board with it, type of things. So as I went into the meeting, I was more kind of trying to stay positive and trying to emphasize kind of my openness. And then also, even though the people behind kind of indicated that, hey, it's not going to be easy. I don't think you'll get what we needed. I shifted that thought process so that we kind of applied some of the techniques that we learned in these meditation sessions, as well as some of the books read. So that's one good example that I could say we kind of were able to do that. Okay. Well, I mean, again, that's where the other factor that I also try to put emphasis, while not perfect yet, is the no judgment, no complaint, and no regrets. Okay, so that is one of the comments that Chandraji shared, that it was Patriji's message whenever he kind of had discussions with or communications with Chandra Sir or others, kind of reminding folks that, hey, no judgments, no complaints. So that's one thing I make an effort to kind of handle that or apply that that thought process on the process. Well, let me pause. I mean, I know we can go on forever and then see if anyone has any questions.
Yes, thank you, Shishir Garu. Many points. No, I know in a short period of time since you came into the practice, you dived deep into it. And that is a true, sincere, uh, scientific approach, because you want to explore. You spoke about how it helped being in the present, no judgment, no assumptions, going into meetings with no agenda, being open makes a huge difference because you are connecting with that person rather than trying to impose our views. We are looking to see how can we make things better for everyone, right? That's a huge difference in the conversation. It makes things that is right for everyone rather than looking what is in it for me. That is a true oneness experience that we implement on a day-to-day basis. And you spoke about how doing the best rather than looking to see how, what do they want, see what can I do best in this situation, what can I do deliver best in this moment, change our perceptions. That is truly what happens with meditation, because our mindset shifts and our perceptions change for the same situations that we would have been dealing. The way we deal completely differs. That's a transformation that we see. I know you've been been very humble about it, but you have a long, strong intention to take meditation to everyone. I was very, very happy to hear your vision of the community center that you want to develop and how you want to introduce meditation as a core aspect of that community. Thank you so much for everything that you are doing.
Thank you, Rakesh sir. And one thing that I do want to mention to everyone is I started with an AMR. Okay, I didn't do. I mean, that's how I got it. And those who haven't been to an AMR, I would strongly encourage for yourself, attend one of those AMRs. Okay, and be yourself there, and just kind of forget about anything else, and you will walk away with the wonders from that one. So I just wanted to mention that. Thank you, Rakesh sir.
Thank you. So thank you, friends. We continue to listen to these experiences, masters who've gone through these transformation, and shift our own perceptions. So thank you. We'll meet back again tomorrow, and of course we'll stay back. Have if anyone has questions to Anupam Madam and Vishweshwar Garu, we can take it after the break.
Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So
Okay. Anyone would like to share your experience or have any questions? Sanfa madam, how is your coach program that you have undergone is helping you?
Yeah. Yes, sir. In fact, the coach program, it is so depth that this 40 days meditation, the sessions, what we have learned, we learned still more in depth. Where, what do you say? Means it's clearly more explainable there, and even you can that still more in depth I can say the wisdom sessions are, and there are so many other sessions where we learn in coach program. And it's not about that only, it's about listening to other masters sharings, which has hooked me up into this, because each and every experience is a sharing experience is a lesson to me, because sometimes I also learn so many things from their sharings. So I would definitely say coach program has made me to come into meditation more, means made me to connected to meditation still more depthly I can say, sir, because I have learned so many concepts in coach program which we don't learn in 40 days meditation, these things. Because as you know, to teach others effectively, first we need to know the concepts properly and understand them, so that we can explain the other people. So here I'm learning many new things, exploring new things, learning scientifically, I can say. And Chandra sir makes each and every session so wonderfully understandable, and of course you have taught us many sessions, so I just love those sessions also. So literally, I'm very thankful and lucky to be I completed this coach program, sir, I can say.
Okay. Teaching is the best way to learn. And of course, there are a lot of studies on this. Maximum we retain when we teach and we implement.
So true, sir. After this coming to coach program, now we are doing internships, sir. So when we are doing internship, we have formed a workshop like that where the other members, the non-meditative members have joined. So to answer their questions or to share our experiences with them, it is making me to learn more and more. Sometimes which I didn't explore those things also because of those members. Now I am exploring and I'm learning those things. So definitely learning is a lifetime process, I can say. So which I am learning day by day with Chanda Sir Wisdom's sessions.
Wonderful. Okay, friends.
We have a question to Anupama ma'am. Radhika ma'am is asking, how do you control your short temper, or short temper got controlled?
Yes. See, anger is when you will get anger is when you don't understand the situation, why it is happening to me. So after coming to meditation, I realized why it is happening. Just give a moment and think, what is this situation teaching me? Why I'm in this situation? Is it because of me? Because I came to know that I am only the responsible for each and everything. If I'm getting angry on other person, that means I am giving uh, what you say right to that person, so to hurt me or to make me angry. So that I have realized in meditation that control your thought process and try to how to say, you understand yourself better why we are in that situation. So that helped me to manage my anger.
Knowing yourself.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Yes, emotional regulation happens naturally as our self-awareness increases. Well, before we feel we are controlled by our emotions, with meditation we move away from that. Because we become aware, there is a gap that we see, and we observe our own emotions, and we have a choice. We know we have a choice. Wonderful. Okay.
We have one more question, sir, a generic question from Swati ma'am. How to learn basics, like in meditation, as I failed to learn so many things. Is it possible for a fickle mind like me? I can't concentrate in anything. So please help something like that.
Meditation. Solution to every situation, every problem is meditation and learning more wisdom. That's the solutions.
Mm.
We exhibit what we believe in about ourselves. If we continue to think that I'm fickle-minded, I cannot concentrate, that is what we'll experience. With more meditation practice, then we start recognizing what we are thinking. And as Visheshwar Garu talked about, being impeccable with your words, making that agreement that I am impeccable with what I'm speaking. Am I speaking what I want, or am I speaking something that I don't want? Am I speaking that is useful, positive? So increase the meditation practice to lead to increased awareness, and then everything falls into place. All right. Okay. Thank you, friends, for this for staying. We will come back again tomorrow for another session. Continue to explore the spiritual quotient as spiritual and service quotient, and understand our true nature, who we are. All right. So thank you. We'll meet back again tomorrow.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day.
Okay.
Thank you for this day.